Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you are all well today and that you've had a fantastic week. So today I've got some really cool giveaways. I've got a positivity journal for kids and I've got a Jurassic World Dominion hamper. So, whoops, sorry about my phone. I've got to keep it on in case the delivery comes. So if you are watching on YouTube, all the links that I'm going to share are in the YouTube videos. When I pop links into the comments during the live video, that's only going to go through to Facebook. So if I talk about a link, go grab it from the YouTube description. So the first giveaway, join in the discussion and you could win a kids positivity. Oh, it's not a hamper. Oops, hide that. It's a kids positivity journal. Whoops, my bad. From Aware Bears. Yes, that's right. I worked late last night, so obviously I was a bit tired. Cool. So please do me a favor, like my video and join in the discussions. See who's here this morning. Oh, we've got Annalise, Nicole, Debbie, Tanya, Jezebel, Peter and me, Lynne, Julia, Sandra, Romana, Queen. Good morning, everybody. Awesome. Oops, I'm doing funny things with my screen. Oopsie daisy. Please go and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to just pop my link into the comment for you. I'm trying to grow my Instagram channel, so that would be really, really helpful. There's my link, so you can go follow me over there. And yeah, I want to get into the kids' positivity journals. So these are from Aware Bears, and they're done by Never Ending Stories. So I got 4 books, 2 Corso Learn to Read books, which are really cool, that I'll show you in a mo. And then the positivity journals, especially made for kids. And they are absolutely delightful. So it's like a workbook. And they've got your welcome. Within the pages of this book, I hope you begin a journey of getting to know how beautifully unique you are. Your feelings are your own. Knowing how you feel is part of making yourself happy. You don't have to be an exceptional writer. This journal is for you and you alone. Your entries can be as long or as short as you want them to be, and how you use this journal is up to you. These are a few suggestions. Along the way, I've included a few reminders, hints, and light bulb moments in case you get a little stuck and need to get your creative juices flowing. At the beginning of each entry is a picture of a butterfly, a sloth, a monkey, an elephant, and a gnome. They are there to indicate how you feel. So the butterfly is happy, the sloth is chilled, monkey is mischievous. I'm sure my son's going to use that a lot. The elephant is sad, and the gnome is angry. It often happens that how you feel when you start writing changes by the time you are finished. As you reflect on things that you write about, there is an impact on how you feel. Mark how you feel when you start working at the top of the page. And it's dedicated to all the children who have been brave enough to face a challenge, find themselves, and be stronger on the other side. So that's the first page that I've just read. And it's just really beautiful. And I'm really big on mental health. And I think with the pandemic and just with the way the world is right now, I think that the kids can get they need as much help as they can get. So a lot of the pages are just like this. And then it's got the little characters at the top that we spoke about, and it's got the date and the day. So these are all it's quite open-ended. And at the bottom of each page is a quote. So like the first one says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And then, there's a Winnie the Pooh one. As soon as I saw you, I knew a grand adventure was about to begin. Winnie the Pooh. So that's at the bottom of each page. So there's a couple of pages like that. And then there's other pages kind of sprinkled in between. So this one says, knowing how you feel can sometimes determine how you respond or react to a situation. Conversations we've had with ourselves are important. They can help us find clarity and focus. When school, homework, and friendships become too much, it can be difficult to still feel upbeat. And then it's got like different smiley, faces over there. And then they've got to answer, I feel happy when, I feel angry when, I feel excited if, I feel sad when, I feel surprised when, I feel scared when. And I think this is a great way for kids to start exploring their feelings and their emotions. And then there's, the standard page, which is a journal. And then there's more stuff, it's like a check-in and you've got to go and tick off the checklist. So this whole book it's absolutely stunning. And my daughter had a look at it when it arrived. She hasn't started on it yet, but she is cracking, like absolutely chomping at the bit to get cracking on this. And I love the front page because they can color it in as well, which is something that my daughter absolutely loves to do. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed with these. They are only $50. You can buy them on the AwareBears website. And I'm just going to pop in their link into the comments so you can go and have a look. Comments. And then also, I'm just going to put in the never-ending stories. My mouse has gone funny. It's not working with me. Facebook page. So you can go and have a look at that. And like I say, it's only $50. So I really recommend that you go and check it out. And then the lady that runs AwareBears, she also sends out, did I write it down? I'm so bad. I don't think I wrote it down anyway. She writes letters of support to children. So it's a really beautiful kind of message behind everything. I absolutely love it. So yeah, it's Leslie Carr. So there we go. This is, and I've got two, one for each of my kids. So we're going to get started on this weekend, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. And, as someone that really struggles with mental health, with my bipolar, with my addiction, I've had a lot of issues in the past. I know how amazing journaling is for mental health. So this is the perfect way, to tell a child, go and journal. They don't understand what journaling is. They need prompts. They need a bit of help along the way. So I'm so excited about that. And then she also sent me two books. Timothy Learns to Read. And it is, I'm not going to try and even pronounce this, but it's a Koa Learn to Read book. And it's got all sorts of cute little things. Let me just see here. Where's the tortoise? Oh, I missed him. Oh, there's the tortoise at the end. So they can color in the tortoise at the end of the book. And it's got all sorts of little things here on learning to read. So my daughter's doing Koa. She's in grade 5. And my son is in grade 3. I think he's going to start Koa next year. And these are going to be super cool for them just to do some activities at home and kind of, help back up their Koa subject. I posted on Facebook and on Instagram yesterday, sharing a picture of my daughter with a positivity journal. And I also mentioned the Koa books. And a lot of people asked, is Koa compulsory in schools? I don't know. So I know when I was at school, I did Koa in primary school. And then I think it was 2 years ago, our school sent out a newsletter with a questionnaire or like a survey type thing, asking parents for feedback. Do we want our kids to do Koa in school? And I said yes. And then the next year she started Koa. So I don't know if they had Koa before that or not. I don't quite know. But I just think it's really good to, learn a bit of Koa. I think it's fantastic. Let's go check out where we are. I'm trying to check up on my comments. Where can we get these? Annalise, I put the link to AwareBears in the comments. So you can go and you can order on their website. Nicole, that is so nice. My daughter loves books. She just turned 1. Oh, fantastic. Congrats. That's awesome. It's a massive milestone. Jessica, my daughter's 7 and she loves reading. Renette, sounds like an amazing book for kids. Sandra, that's so beautiful. Wow, journal sounds like a wonderful idea. Yeah, I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got one in my handbag and I've got a few in my drawer. I've got like a journal for everything. And, part of my mental health journey is I have to journal every single day, whatever it may be. I need to make journals. So it really helps me. Pity to me, something every child needs. Totally. Antoinette, this sounds perfect for my daughter, as the one is extremely emotional and the other one tends to bottle her emotions up. 100%. My daughter struggles with anxiety. And then my son is interesting. My son appears to be so happy-go-lucky, and he is such a positive child. But when he is struggling with something, he puts on this happy face. And I think it's really important to kind of dig a little bit deeper. Putting on a happy face when you're upset or you're sad or you're struggling is not healthy as well. So it really will help to kind of put them in touch with their feelings, process stuff. I really think it's absolutely fantastic. Geraldine, children need to be reminded about these things. Yeah, 100% they do. Absolutely love it. Deborah, great way for the kids to express themselves. It is totally. Renette, mental health is super important for kids, all kids to know and understand. 100%. And I think the way that we live now in society, there's such a mental health stigma and oh, you go to therapy, what's wrong with you? Or, that kind of thing. Or, we are taught not to express our anger, or, when someone says, how are you? And if you don't say, I'm fine or I'm okay, then it's kind of like, oh, I didn't really want to know. It was just kind of a greeting. So I think it's really important for kids to kind of work through these things and know that it's fine to have feelings and to express them. Cool. Delivery fee. Let me go look on their website. I don't know. Let me just see if I can get that for you quickly. She sent it to me via Postnet, and of course, I don't always know the delivery fees because I get my stuff sent to me. Let me just see her shop. Let me just click on the Positivity Journal, add to cart, see what it does. View cart. 50 Rand, 99 Rand flat fee. Yeah. It says shipping to Western Cape, so I don't know if you need to change that. I'm sure it's a 99 Rand flat fee. And like I say, she sent it to me via Postnet. So I'm assuming that all orders get sent via Postnet, but you would just have to double check that with them when you place their order. Perfect. Annalise, these make great gifts for kids, especially the girls. I mean, yeah, like my daughter, she's been harassing me. She wants to get started. And the reason why I said just hang tight is because I wanted to show you guys the journals with nothing in. I didn't want to hold it up and show my daughter's private stuff she's struggling with in the video. I just thought that wouldn't go down too well. So yeah, she's going to get started this afternoon when she gets home from school. So yeah. Whoops. I don't know where my comments are now. Oh, there they are. Annalise, your daughter loves writing her own poems. Yes, stunning. So you definitely need to get this. Jessica, this is really such a positive way to impact our young generations from our future and to help them express their emotions. 100%. Renette, sounds like a book every child should have. I totally agree. Pity me, my daughter's 8 and will love them. Yeah, my daughter is 10 and my son is 8, and I think that's the perfect age. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what age this is suitable for, but I mean, kids start reading and writing maybe 5, 6, 7 years old, and they need to be rather fluent with their writing and their speaking before they start, writing this. So I would say about 8 years old is probably the perfect, 7 or 8 is probably the perfect age for this. Nicole, have you improved by putting your expression in a journal? 100%. I started journaling in 2008. That's when I spent a year in rehab, and you are forced to do a lot of journaling, a lot of step work. It's a lot of writing when you are in rehab. And, following that, it's part of my recovery process is to journal all the time. So I have to. And yes, it helps me process a lot of stuff. Jessica, you always believe in writing your emotions as you're not one to express yourself verbally. So you also use a journal, and that's the only way you feel you can express your emotions. And I've picked up, my daughter does that through her drawings and reading books. Beautiful. Yeah, I think it is very hard to, if you're not used to it, especially. I mean, I learned through rehab that you've got to open your mouth and talk. It was a difficult process, but the writing also, there's stuff that you don't want to say out loud. Here we go. Peter and me. Postnet is 99. Patsy is 60. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Lovely. Colleen, I feel the distraction from reading is kids not monitored on iPad and TV. They prefer that to reading. Yeah, I'm very strict with reading. I actually take my kids to the library every 2 weeks, and we get out a couple of books, and we all spend some time reading. I do love devices, like when I'm really, really tired and the kids are making a noise, and I'm like, here's your screens. There's a time and a place. So, yeah, fantastic. And Elise, I feel I'd rather get in things like this, books and things, rather than phones. Seriously, they get so glued to their phones. At times, they don't even hear me calling them. Yeah, it's like, whoop. If they've got a screen over there, there's like nothing is going to break that concentration that they have, 100%. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to pick a winner, and I'm going to go with Renette. I'm just going to write your name down. You have won a positivity journal for your daughter. I hope she really enjoys it. Please just pop me an inbox message on my Facebook page with your email address, and then I will come back to you as soon as I possibly can and organize everything with you. Awesome. Okay, so I can tick that off my little list of things to do. Renette, oh my word, thank you so much. It is an absolute pleasure. I love doing giveaways. Okay, so I've got to take this little banner off, and I'm going to put this little banner on, and then, okay, so you can win a Jurassic World Dominion hamper for your child. I can't remember exactly what's in it. I should have written that down as well. I had hardly any sleep last night, by the way, so if I seem a bit scatterbrained, I forgot to take my meds, and I have insomnia, and I've got bipolar disorder, and my meds basically knocked me out at night. And I was lying in bed, and usually what I do is I'll take my meds, and then I'll watch a bit of Netflix, and then I'll feel like I'm going to pass out, and I turn it off, and then I go to sleep. But last night I was watching Netflix till midnight, and then I was thinking, okay, it's a bit weird that I'm not falling asleep. And then 12:30, I thought like, okay, this is really, really getting weird. And then by 1:00 in the morning, I realized it's not weird. You didn't take your meds. So I took my meds at about, I think, 1:15. And then I sent my husband a message. He's overseas, so it's during the day for him. And I said, like, sheesh, I forgot to take my meds. Like, it's bad. Then he phoned me. We chatted on the phone for 20 minutes. And then I fell asleep at about 2 a.m. So my brain and everything is a bit foggy. So I can't remember exactly what's in it. I can probably, let me see. I can tell you what's in the hamper. It's the same one that's on my website giveaway. So I'm just going to go have a look. There's a couple of really cool little things in there. Oops. Yeah, I definitely haven't had enough sleep. I'm not functioning on all cylinders today, but I'm sure that accounts for 95% of everybody watching. Okay, so each hamper contains the following branded items: sticky note, keychain, clinging dino, stamper, notebook, kids t-shirt, and an adult t-shirt. So you can also get your Jurassic World t-shirt, and then you can be like mommy and me style. Yeah, so it's out today at the cinemas. And I remember watching the first Jurassic Park movie. I think it was in about 1993. I was about 13, 14 years old, and I went with my dad, and I saw that in the cinema when it came out. So I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park, and I really want to see this with my kids. Of course, we live in the West Coast, so it's like 150 kilometers to our nearest cinema. So I don't always get to watch stuff when it comes out newly released. I would love to. And also when I do these collaborations, I can get free tickets to go to the premiere, so I can watch it before it actually comes out. But I have to drive like a 300-kilometer round trip with kids to go watch the movie, so I don't often go. Do you guys love Jurassic Park? Oh, yes. Yes, you do. Sure. Okay, so there's a lot of comments here. Robin, ooh, Jurassic. Peter and me, wow, my grandson would love the hamper. Geraldine, your son is crazy for Jurassic World. Jezebel, you hope I'm feeling better soon. Yeah, I'm just going to try to catch a little nap before I go fetch my kids, because I'm actually driving to Cape Town this weekend. It's a chock-a-block weekend, so I'm visiting friends. I'm seeing my sister. Got lots of plans. I would love to fit Jurassic Park in, but I'll see. But I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Annalise, I want the Jurassic World hamper. Nadia, thank you. I hope I get some sleep today. At least I can sleep late tomorrow morning. It's Saturday, so yeah. Nicole, my husband is like a kid playing with our daughter with little cars. I wonder how the dinosaurs would be. A nice Father's Day gift. Yes, it will be. Fantastic. Antoinette, we have watched every Jurassic movie, some about 20 times. Yeah, same. Annalise, you're going to watch next Tuesday. Awesome. Prunella, so excited when I saw the prize update for grabs. I'm a huge Jurassic Park fan for years. I'm just going to pop in the link here. So if you don't win the hamper here today, I'm just popping a link into the comments now. And I'll add it again later at the end of the video. So you can actually enter online. I've got 2 hampers I'm giving away on my website. So that competition is going to run for a period of like 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, go ahead on over and enter that. Peter and me, you better take a rest later. Yeah, I have to before I drive. I don't want to drive and, have matchsticks in my eyeballs. That's not going to work very well for me. Jessica, oh wow, my son is absolutely cray over dinosaurs. He even believes he's a dinosaur. This one would be really awesome to win. Yeah, talking about boys, my son also, he pretends he's a dinosaur half the time. He is obsessed with dinosaurs. Cool. There's too many comments. I can't keep up. Renee, yes, Jurassic and Tippy for the win. Yes, I'll share that competition as well. There's Tippy Learn to Read books, a complete set valued at 2,000 Rand. Let me just pop that in now. And that's on my website. So there's one of those, and that's a fantastic prize. It's a stunning set. Cool. That's taking a while to go through. Is it going? I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to announce the winner for that Jurassic World Dominion hamper at the end of this video. Oops. Okay. So there's a cool free webinar on Tuesday, 14th of June at 7:30 p.m. It's about setting up for home learning success. And let me go find that quickly. I'm just going to pop the link and the, kind of their promotional thing on what's it about into the comments. So this webinar, it's Koa Academy, and it's going to be the principal of Koa Academy, Mark Anderson, and it's also going to have Occupational Therapist Nasreen Cariem from Keys to the Universe Occupational Therapists, as well as the founders of HF Design. HF Design, I'm just going to pop the link in over there. I'm really interested in checking out their stuff. I had a brief look at their website. So HF Design, what they do is furniture is made for us big people. So what they do is specifically design and manufacture furniture for little people for studying. So, your whole study workspace setup, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, go check that out. I'm very interested when we move to maybe get some stuff. My kids are getting their own bedrooms, so they're not going to be so cramped. So I want to have their own workspace. We don't do homeschooling or online schooling, but I still feel it's really important to have a good workspace setup. And then I'm going to pop in here. Whoopsie, where is it? Okay, so here's the link to Koa Academy. That's the online school. And for those of you, I can see you guys are asking quite a lot of questions. So, Robin, what age do you think kids can start homeschooling, like on their own without supervision? So, I think it's important to distinguish between homeschooling and online schooling. Homeschooling is where, I haven't really investigated homeschooling much, but that's where you get all the stuff and the books and everything, and your child does the work on their own. Online schooling is where they actually do school online. So there's quite a big difference. And I think for homeschooling, I think the mom or the parents have to be pretty involved, because if your child gets stuck, you're the only one that they can ask for help. Online schooling is very, very different. And I actually did a live video. I'm just going to get that for you. It was absolutely mind-blowing. I published a post on my website. So yeah, Mark Anderson, he is fantastic. He came online with me. It was the beginning of this year, about January, February. And he spoke about, what we discussed was the myths of online schooling. And then later they sent me a post to publish. This was recently, on the myths of online schooling. So I actually took that live video and I put that live video into that post. So I'm putting the link to that post in the comments now. You can go check it out. I started that video thinking online schooling is not for me. I don't want my kids sitting behind a desk for 8 hours. I don't want them coming to me every 5 seconds. They need help with this. They need help with that. I don't want to have to chase my kid and try to figure out what they're doing, what they're not doing. They're in the room with the door closed. Are they actually working or not? And, so I kind of started off with a very negative impression of online schooling. And I think it's because of the way that online schooling was done during, the lockdowns and stuff, where my kid she did all the same periods she would do in class. She sat behind her desk from 8 to 2. It was awful. It was so hard. And Mark, go watch the video. He is absolutely fantastic. It doesn't work like that at all. And Mark said, so to answer your question, Robin, Mark said that they only accept kids, so they only go from grade 4 upwards. So my son is in grade 3, because I even said during the video, like, what do I do with my son? Do I duct tape him to his chair, or you know what I mean? And he said, no, they only do it from grade 4, because that is when they can work independently. That's when they can really get the most out of online schooling. So from grade 4. But yeah, check out that video. I absolutely loved it. So I started off that live video thinking, okay, there's online schooling, homeschooling. It is not for me. And I ended that video thinking, I could actually do this. It sounds really superb. The benefits and everything sound absolutely amazing. The biggest drawback for me, and the thing that's holding me back from it, well, number one, my husband doesn't want them to be in online school. But for me personally, is that I get to be alone for the school day, to work, to Netflix, to sleep, to do whatever it is that I need to do without anybody disturbing me. It's my quiet space. So that for me is the only thing that would hold me back from doing online schooling. But the benefits sound absolutely superb. So that webinar is basically helping your kids set up for learning at home. And I think even if your child isn't an online learner or a homeschooler, I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And I'm planning on joining on Tuesday. So I hope to see you all there. Cool. Let's see if we've got any questions about that. Ramona, oh yes, HF design workspaces for everybody's sanity, homeschooling or not. Yeah, I really think it's going to be fantastic. If the kids are comfortable and they've got a great workspace, it will make such a difference. Annalise, with the way the world is right now, I prefer online schooling with my kids. Yeah, I mean, that's a biggie. Definitely. Peter and me, homeschooling didn't go well with us. My daughter missed her friends too much, so she went back to school after 2 years. Look, I think this was something, the social aspect that we covered in the movie with Mark. And I said to him, what about the sports? What about the after school activities? What about socializing with your friends? It's all very well being behind a screen, but children need to be with other children. And he said, look, the thing is that the online, it's not homeschooling, it's online schooling. So they do have, not every, how do I explain it? So they have online sessions with the teacher, and they have what they call pods. So I think I can't remember exactly, so I might be mistaken. It's maximum 8 children in a pod with the teacher. And the online interactive things they do with the teacher, it's not actually 100% learning based. It's about connection. It's about engaging with each other. So the kids get to talk to each other. They get to tell each other about, their weekends and all sorts of stuff. And then the actual online learning is on the platform. So it's pre-recorded stuff. Rather than having the teacher spend her day doing lessons over and over again, they've got it pre-recorded. And then they've actually got different, depending on the child's learning style, they've got different ways that the child gets presented the information, which is really fantastic. So they actually have quite a bit of one-on-one interaction with the other children and with their teachers online every day. They have a couple of connection times. So I really like that. And then also what happens is the teacher is, she doesn't just go drink coffee or, have a sleep while the kids are learning. When the kids leave that interactive session with the teacher and they've each gone to their own individual learning platforms, the teacher sits and tracks what each child is doing. So this one's doing fine. Okay, leave them. That one's fine. That one's fine. This one looks like he's struggling. So she will actually contact that child, send a message on the platform and say, listen, you look like you're struggling with that. Do you want to come up on the screen? So-and-so is also struggling with that same thing. Let's get you both up. Let's go over the work. Let's try to figure out what it is you're not understanding. So I really love that. And then what he said as well is that, school sports it's like the English teacher teaches the netball and the Afrikaans teacher teaches the hockey. So it's not a hockey teacher, and you only get those sort of standard sports at school. What you need to do, obviously, if your child is online schooling, is you go and you'll put your child in ballet or gymnastics or horse riding or archery or whatever it is that your child wants to do. And they connect with actually more people that way than they would at a normal school. And then also what happens is kids that are in the same area kind of connect with each other outside of the online schooling. So it's lots of play dates. It's lots of, apparently some of the families join up during the day when their kids are doing schooling. So they all sit and they all do their work at the same time. And then they all go play outside when it's their break and, that kind of thing. So yes, I think that homeschooling can be very isolating, but if you do it in the right way, it can be really awesome. So, and I mean, yeah, maybe it's not for everybody, but yeah, the way that he explained it to me was absolutely fantastic. Oh, you watched the live, Jezebel? Yeah, I learned a lot. And I mean, I literally went from this thinking to this thinking at the end of the video. It was really cool. Oh, my comments are flying again. Now I can't keep track. Yeah, so Geraldine, yeah, the social side is really important, 100%. And like I said, that was covered. Mark went into great detail in the live video. We spoke so much that he actually had to tell me, listen, I've got to go. It was so interesting. Yeah, he was online with me, I think, for over an hour. It was really cool. Jessica, you've created a small space for your daughter in her room, but would love to make it more comfortable. So this webinar would be great. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I mean, you've got the furniture guys, you've got Mark from Koa Academy, and you will love him. He's such a cool guy. And then you've got the founders of, you've got the Occupational Therapist. So Nasreen Cariem, yeah, fantastic. Nadia, yeah, it's like my favorite part of the week is like a Friday when I do my live video, and then when I fetch my kids, because it's been a long week of routine and stress and schoolwork, and we all just want to relax. But my favorite time of the week is Monday morning, 8 o'clock, when my kids are at school and I get to have my cup of coffee on my own. My husband's gone. It's just like everything is just like peaceful and quiet. So yeah, for me, that's a biggie with the online school. Deborah, I'd rather have the kids out. 100%. Annalise, how many hours is expected from kids to spend online each day? So this was interesting. You have to watch the video. We went into everything. And I said as well, my son can't sit down for long. And he said, look, this is not traditional schooling where the child has to sit for 45 minutes and they cannot move from their desk. He said it's tailor made. So your school term is not a traditional school term. You and your family set your own school term. You set your own school hours according to what suits mom, what suits child. You decide how long your child will sit at their desk and do lessons for. If your child can only sit for half an hour at a time and your child can only sit 5 times a day or 3 times a day, that is what your child will do. So it's not based on time. They need to get through a certain amount of work. And you might think, okay, well, that doesn't work because what if my child is a bit slow at something and, they take longer and, kids are usually at school for so many hours a day. It's completely different. So what he explained is that the child works at their own pace and for as long as they can sit, not for set periods of time. And what they do is when the child easily understands something, they can finish their whole year's worth of maths in 1 month. So like my daughter would probably finish her maths in 1 month. But then a subject that she struggles with, she can take slow and take her time. And the subjects that she flies at, if she's doing great and she doesn't need help, the teacher just leaves her alone. They monitor what she's doing, but they leave her alone. The subjects she struggles with, the teacher will come in and help her with and give her that extra time and attention. And she can take all that time that she would have spent on maths in a traditional school, focusing on the thing that she struggles with. And I think each child has something they shine at and something that they're not so hot at. So you're actually utilizing their time in a more sort of constructive, logical way. So yeah, that's fantastic. Debbie, would you be able to contact other parents and kids that are using this online platform? Yes, if you're on Koa Academy, they encourage you to connect with other parents and kids, 100%. I don't know about other schools. I don't know how that works, but I had a good talk with Mark, so he explained that. Oops, my comments are flying again. Now I've got to go find them. Renette, they can specialize in a sport. Yeah, that's exactly it. My daughter doesn't like hockey. She doesn't like netball. She doesn't like any of that stuff. And the things that she would like to do is not covered by our school. But because it's such a long work day and she's got homework and everything else, then, yeah, it just makes it a bit crazy for me to go. I need to work in the afternoon. So I can't go lift and drive up and down. So it would be fantastic for her to be able to choose something she really wants to do and focus on that. Annalise, you said the thing with online schooling is that kids are missing out on extra activities. Many schools offer sports as an extra activity. Yes, but like I've said, Mark says he really encourages parents to get their children involved in extramural activities outside the school. And because you're saving money and you're saving fuel and you're saving time, you can actually put that into, extramural activities outside of school. Peter and me, online is expensive as is, and to have each child in different sports groups costs a fortune. Look, yeah, online, the online school is pricey, but it's cheaper than what I'm paying. So if I had to put my children in in Koa Academy right now, I would pay less every month than I would than I am paying now. So that's number one. Number two, there's not all these cupcake sales. There's not all these you don't have to pack lunch boxes. You don't have to have cooling bottles. You don't have to have school uniforms. You don't have to have the books and the stationery, everything. It's so expensive. So the online school, Koa Academy, all your textbooks, everything is included except for the stationery the child needs to write on at home. So that is really fantastic. And then you're saving on petrol, you're saving on so many other costs. So for us, it would be thousands cheaper to put them in an online school, and we would still have extra money each month to put them into extramural activities that we've got to pay for. It would be, I mean, loads cheaper. So I think it's all about perspective. Of course, my kids aren't curious. I pay a fortune as it is. You know, if you're in a public school or something, then it's going to look quite pricey. Yeah, so I think it does depend. But for us, it would work out a lot cheaper. Antoinette, Mark is so down to earth and doesn't speak as if he's on a pedestal, but in a way everyone can understand. 100%. I absolutely loved Mark. He was so fantastic to talk to. And I can see him like really being good with kids. So that I really like that. Jezebel, how is the moving going? Hope you're not getting anxiety. No, we're not moving for months. So what's happening is we're moving to my father-in-law's house in Faltrif, and he is building a flat in the garden for himself. So the building is about to start. So it's going to be a while still. And the move isn't going to be too stressful because my husband works around the corner from his dad's house where we're moving to. And at some stage, like what I'm doing right now is I'm focusing on decluttering my home. So instead of moving all of our cuck from here to there, I am slowly but surely getting rid of, you know, the furniture we don't want, you know, old stuff, so that we're only moving the things that we really need when we move. So that's number one. Number two, because it's my father-in-law's house, he's got a massive garage. So once I'm finished decluttering, I'm going to pack the things we don't use often and that we're not going to need in boxes. And then my husband will take a box a day and drop it there every morning. So by the time we actually need to move, it'll literally just be the furniture truck coming for our furniture. It won't be dragging boxes and all sorts of stuff. So I'm actually feeling quite excited about it. No anxiety. I think everything's going to go really nice and smooth. It'll probably be the nicest move I've ever done, because every other move I've done has been where you've got 1 day to move, 1 day to move, 1 day to clean the house. Like, oh no. It's going to be a nice sort of slow, methodical process for the first time in my life. So yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. Okay. So that's been quite a lot of stuff on the webinars. I'm just going to head out of that. But yeah, I hope to see you all there on Tuesday. I think it's going to be really awesome. So something funny that happened, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. So I live right on the beach, but in front of our house, between the beach, you know, the sand and our house, there's a bit of bushes and stuff. And I was sitting on my balcony, and this man and this woman were coming, pushing a pram, but it's like, it's really rough going in that section. It's like little bushes and thick beach sand and thorns and stuff. And this couple are like getting their pram through this, and they come right in front of my house, and I'm looking at them thinking, what are you doing? And then he stands facing my house with his phone up here like this with a beach behind him. And I thought, oh, they're trying to take selfies. So I said, like, do you guys want to come stand on my stoep instead of in the bush, you know, to take your selfies? So he says, no, we're not doing selfies. We're catching Pokemons. And my kids came outside, and they're like, what are you doing? And now my kids are like, they're on catching Pokemons. So they've put it on my phone, because their phones don't have 3G when we go out, so that we can now go on a mission and catch Pokemon. So I don't know if anybody else is doing Pokemon Go, but my kids are suddenly obsessed. We went to my sister-in-law last night. They're like, make sure you've got data, Mom, because we need to catch Pokemons in our garden. So yeah, I don't know who else is doing it. I know there was a huge craze about it a while back, which I didn't catch on to. I wasn't, you know. But yeah, so we are now doing Pokemon Go. I thought I would just share that with you. It's quite funny. Renette, Pokemon Go is a fun game. Robin, my son went mad over Pokemon Go. It's so much fun to catch the Pokemons. Yeah, and we're going to Cape Town as well, so we can like snag a whole stack of them. Annalise, my daughter was asking where to get Pokemon cards. I've got no idea. I didn't even know there's Pokemon cards. Nicole, Pokemon, it's a great adventure. Jessica, oh my gosh, does that game still exist? Apparently it's really big. Apparently my neighbor went overseas to go catch Pokemons. He actually went overseas with the purpose of catching Pokemon. So apparently it's a real big thing. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you are doing. No, Prunella, I'm not good at catching, but I try. I don't catch. I just give my phone to the kids and they go catch the Pokemons. Yeah, so there we go. Robin, you're also on the hunt for Pokemon cards. Okay. Oh, is it a Pokemon card? So when you catch it, it's a card. I don't know anything about it. I just know that we are. Oh, Antoinette says we get them at the local indoor flea market. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be something fun. Like I said, once a week we can go out in the car and we can go out and about like these people did, bunda bashing in front of my house, and we're going to go catch Pokemons. So I just thought it would be a fun thing to do. So cool. A lot of you are doing Pokemon. My kids are crazy about it. So what's up next? Oh, so I don't know if you guys saw my post on Instagram. I'm a chess mom now. My son started, what happened was during the last school holidays, we went to my sister's house. We usually go visit my sister every now and then in Cape Town. And my sister had this beautiful wooden chessboard out. And my son was like, what's that? And I'm like, it's chess. Do you want to play? He's like, I don't know how to play. So I said, fine, I'll teach you how to play. So we played and it was quite fun. He understood how the pieces moved, but he just randomly moved stuff. And then I was trying to explain to him, you got to think ahead of it. And it was so cute. I could actually see the cogs turning in his brain as he's plotting out his stuff. And then when we started school again in this beginning of this term, my nephew that we have a lift club with, he does chess. And my son was like, I want to do chess. I'm joining the chess team. And I'm like, sure, that sounds fun. It sounds like really low maintenance. It sounds like, you go on a Tuesday and a Thursday for an hour. You play a couple of games. You come home. Cheap. Like I thought, no matches. I thought it's going to be such a docile, cheap, easy thing to do. Anyway, if anybody's a chess mom, it's not like that. They do tournaments. They're playing. It's so active and yeah. So anyway, my son did his first tournament on Saturday past. And you've got to get there. So this is, I understand it happens at most schools or venues. So when you get there, the kids are allowed in and out of the hall to play their games. You got to get there early. Like we got there at 7:30 and we left at 4. So it was a long day. You got to take your own food, your own coffee, your table, your chairs. I mean, you got to camp there the whole day. And parents are usually not allowed in the halls. That's only for the children. So the children play in rounds. So they'll play around now and then they like for an hour or so, they don't do anything, and then they play another round, and then they're off for an hour. So you got to take books and games and maybe a cell phone for them to like occupy themselves, a ball, everything, all your food, the whole work. So like I was like, when I heard my son was in a chess tournament, I'm like, okay, cool, that sounds fun. I'm thinking like, I don't know, like an hour or two or whatever, sounds cool. And then I get sent a packing list by my sister-in-law, and I'm like, what is this? No. Trust me. This is your packing list. Make sure you've got everything on that list. And I'm like, what have I got myself into? And luckily this chess match was in Vredenburg. So I'm in Saldanha. It's like a 20-minute drive, 15, 20 minutes, and we were there. But now the next one is in Van Rensdorp. So that's a 3-hour drive. So now we're probably going to have to get accommodation because you've got to be there early in the morning. So we'll have to have accommodation for the Friday night. Some of the tournaments are 2 days, and I'm like, oh. I didn't understand that this was how chess goes. So anyway, if you're interested in having your kids join chess, prepare yourself. But, it was actually, we had such a nice day on Saturday. It was a long day, but all the other chess moms were there. My brother-in-law came with because his son was there, so we drove together. And we sat and we drank coffee. We actually had a really nice time. And it's a really nice community of moms. We had it was very, kind of engaging and close. And then at the end of it, my son got a medal, and he didn't even know he was getting a medal. His team won the tournament for his age group, and he was sitting at the table while the prize giving was going on. And then they announced his team won, and he's staring up at the wall. And I'm like, that's you. What? So I said, yeah, that's you. You get a medal. And he's like, oh, and he went flying up there, and the look on his face was just, it was so beautiful. And then leaving there, he's got his medal around his neck, and he looks at me and says, Mom, that was awesome. When can we do this again? You know, and I thought maybe the long day would have turned him off, but it was so nice to see him so passionate, so excited, so proud of his medal. I wanted to show the medal in the live video today, like, look at my son's medal, but he's got show and tell today. So he booked his medal. So I don't get to show it. He gets to show it. Yeah, so he's at school today. Oopsie. Give me a second. I'm sorry, it's probably my delivery. Yeah, so for those of you that are watching this video for the first time, the couriers always like to deliver my stuff during my live video. So I don't know why. Like, I'm home all day by myself. No, like, yeah. But no, they're almost always delivered during my live video. So now I'm going to go check the comments, see if we have any chess moms. Annalise, you saw my post. Congrats to your son. Yeah, it was amazing. It was so beautiful. Antoinette, congrats on being a chess mom. The traveling gets a bit much, but it's awesome. My eldest daughter and my eldest son love it. Yeah, well, that's fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I think the traveling, look, I think if we make it an adventure, it'll be cool. And like I say, my sister-in-law lives like 2-3 roads down from me, and her son is in the chess team as well. And he's the same age as my son. And they get on like a house on fire. So it's not like me on my own going to something. We're going to split petrol, accommodation, and do it all together. So that's really, it's going to be cool. Nicole, you and your husband love to play chess. Yeah, and my sister is so chuffed that her chessboard ignited this love that she's now bought my son a beautiful wooden chessboard and Take-A-Lot, and that's going to be delivered, I think, within the next week or so. So I'll show that to you when it arrives. Yeah, it's just so nice. And Nadia, chess is a beautiful game. So much strategy. It's good for kids to learn. It is fantastic. In fact, I wrote a post. I'm going to pop this in the comments now. I wrote this a few years ago because I love chess. And the post is why your children should be playing chess. So go check it out. Jessica Quicker, I'm terrible at playing chess. Embarrassing to say. Look, I'm not good at chess. And when I say I play chess, I know how the pieces move. Did anybody watch the latest Afterlife series, the newest season? What's that guy's name? Yeah, okay, I'm having a brain freeze. But yeah, there was the one where the woman goes on the blind date, and this guy is horrible. If that was me, I would have been out of there in 30 seconds. And he's like, do you play chess? What do you do? Oops. Sorry, I think they're not struggling to get in. Okay, he got in. I had to let him out. So I'm just opening the gate. So, yeah, so this woman goes on the date and they're talking about playing chess. And she says, oh, I play chess. And he says, oh, really? Do you? Do you play chess or do you just know how the pieces move? He was horrible. So I know how the pieces move. And I know that there's a thing where you castle your king in your castle. And I know that there's a thing where your pawn gets to the end and becomes a queen. And I know how the pieces move on the board, and I know you should think ahead. But besides that, like, anyway, but when I played that first game with my son, I won. I don't know if I'd win now that he's playing in tournaments and practicing so much. I think I'd probably lose, but I won a game. I don't think I've ever won a game of chess before, except for that. Ramona, your kids love playing chess, and going to watch them thinking is priceless. Yeah, you can actually see him like plotting. It's very, very cute. Oh, Nazim, then you should watch a Netflix series called Queen's Gambit and get your son to watch it as well. He'll love it. Yes, I've actually got that on my list of stuff to watch, so I'll get him to watch that with me. It'd be fantastic. Peter, it sounds expensive. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. I even saw in the WhatsApp group, I nearly cucked myself, that one of the kids at the Curious School, they had a picture of a kid on a plane flying overseas for maybe it's the South African Championships or something. I don't know. And I'm like, whoa, that's going to be a little bit too much. That's when I phone my mommy and say, hey, I need some help getting a plane ticket, please. But I mean, he's got a long way to go to that. But yeah, I mean, they travel all over. I think at this time, he'll just stick in the Western Cape at least, which we can handle. But yeah, Ramona, you thought you took the easy route. I did. And it turns out like it's probably going to be one of the most, I mean, one of the moms, when I arrived there for that tournament, she said to me, oh, congratulations, say goodbye to your weekends for the rest of your life. And I'm like, okay. Oops. Debbie, you can imagine how much stuff was in your car. Yeah, and that was just 20 minutes away. We're going to have to be a little bit more conscientious about our packing if we further like 3 hours away, because if I forgot something, I could have just left my brother-in-law with the kids and come home and fetch something. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, let's see what else we got. Geraldine, you're laughing at me. Yeah, I'm like, so I just joined the chess group and there's a WhatsApp group and it's so busy. There's messages like boom, 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 so much activity. And then I see this kid on a plane going overseas and I'm like, what have I done? I told my son, be an underachiever, dude. An underachiever. It'll keep the expenses down. Nicole, what's your favorite piece of chess? You mean the little men on the board? The queen. You can take my king, but don't touch my queen. I don't care if I lose the game, but don't take my queen because then it's over. What is my daughter into? She's not very sporty. She's very shy. She tried drama club this year. She went to 3 drama club sessions and then she decided she doesn't like it. She's very shy. She's very, I wouldn't say she's antisocial. She loves her friends, but she doesn't like being around a lot of people. She doesn't like the team sport. She finds the netball rough. You know, she's not like she doesn't, like my son will jump into everything. My daughter will kind of stay back. And like, you know, when you're playing a team sport, you got to get in there. So she doesn't like that. She enjoys her swimming. She loves that. She loves her art, anything crafty. So there's one crafty thing at school, but it's an extra expense. So she does at home. She just draws and draws and draws and makes little things. She loves baking and that kind of thing. So yeah. Picture me. Sounds like my granddaughter, gentle soul. Yeah, she's a very gentle, soft soul. And then my son is like in your face. So very different. Nazim, yes, reading. Oh, she absolutely loves reading. I mean, I go to the library, say, every 2 weeks, and I haven't even finished my books by then. And she, after a couple of days, is like, when are we going to the library, Mom? Yeah, so that's what she absolutely loves. Tanya, she bakes a lot. Yes, she loves baking. She loves like the Nova chocolate. She loves making all the stuff with the Nova chocolate. It's absolutely amazing. Now, Sam, your daughter is an introvert and your son is an extrovert. Yeah, my son is like me. He's like a carbon copy, and my daughter is like my husband. My husband, you know, when we get invited out to dinner, he's like, no, I think I'll just stay at home. We get invited out to everything. He's like, no, thanks. I'll stay at home. My son and I are like, yeah, let's go. So, yeah, very different. Cool. So, yeah, I'll update you on the Chess Mom thing. We're playing tournaments on the 23rd, another one on the 30th. This is July, 23rd of July and 30th of July. Lynne, her Nova chocolates that she made for school looked yummy. They were absolutely delish. We're going to make some more. And that was all her own idea. I just obviously monitored the stove and stuff, but she did it all on her own. So that was, yeah. Prunella, the quiet kids are usually very creative. Maybe she might like art as well. She is intensely creative. She's always making something. I mean, there's just papers all over the house of her drawings. So yeah. Okay, let's see. So we've done chess, we've done Pokemon Go. Okay, so you guys seem to really, really love all the savings apps, all the make money online apps. So I'm not going to, oh wait, I'm going to Cape Town for the weekend. Let me put that up. I'm going to Cape Town for the weekend. I've already mentioned it. So after school today, excuse me, I need coffee. After school today, we're driving to Cape Town. My sister is in Scarborough, so we're going to go through to her house. We're going to see another friend of mine and her daughter sometime over the weekend. And then on Sunday, when we leave her house, we're going to go to Bounce World I think it's in Milnerton. And one app that I don't have on my list is the Entertainer. I forgot to add it to my list. So the Entertainer is where you can get like specials and stuff. It is a paid app. I think it's 600 Rand a year. I don't know. You'd have to look it up online. But if you're with FNB, you can get it for free through the FNB app. So that's what I've got. I've got the Entertainer for free. And I'm let two people in, pay for one. So I only pay for one child to go to Bounce World. Yay! Which is really awesome. And I'm meeting my friend Judy. She's Judy from Fun Mama SA with little Hamish. She's a blogger. And my blogging friend, Lauren Kinghorn. So yeah, and her son Ben. So we're all going to go through to Bounce World and then we're going to come home. So it's going to be a really cool, fun, busy weekend. My husband is overseas at the moment. So I'm taking full advantage because, like I say, let's go out, let's go do this. He's like, no, let's just stay at home and have a quiet weekend. I'm like, no, let's go have fun. So he's gone away and I'm like, yay, let's go to Cape Town. So yeah, we're going out for a fun weekend. It's going to be cool. I'll share lots of stuff to my stories over this weekend. So keep an eye on Instagram and Facebook if you want to see what we are up to. So that's my weekend. Let's see. Geraldine, have an amazing time. Yay. Ramona, please post a pic of the chest medal when you have time. Just give me a second. I'll give it to you. I do have it. Of course, I put a picture up. It was one of the first things I did this week. It's on Instagram. The first photo is of me on Instagram, but if you just do the swipe to the next photo, it's my son's chest medal is in that picture. So if you want to go have a look, you can go check it out on Instagram over there. Geraldine, hope you have an amazing time. I will. Nazim, all the best. Enjoy every moment and stay safe. Totally. Annalise, you always wanted to go to Cape Town. Yeah, I was born in Cape Town and I grew up there. I only moved out of Cape Town 10 years ago when I got married and I had my baby. But yeah, I grew up in Noordhoek, so it's going to be fantastic to go back. Then I get to see all my old friends and stuff. Deborah, good weekend to be in Cape Town. Sunny weather. Thank you. I didn't check my app, so thank you very much for that. I'm looking forward to it. Whoops. I'm losing my stuff again. Nadia, yes, I also have that. It's so helpful and rewarding. Plus, it's with FNB. Yeah, I love the Entertainer, but the thing is, in the West Coast, there's usually only one place I can use the Entertainer, and that's at the spa in Mykonos, which I do use. I went a few weeks ago with my husband. We got a massage. We paid for one. We got two. So we went together. But now we go to Cape Town. It's like, where are we going to go? Let's check the Entertainer. So I go by the Entertainer where we go, and we get like half price for stuff. So it's really fantastic. Oh, no. Nassim, you saw a weather update about a cold front. Damn. So someone says it's sunny. Someone says it's warm. I'm gonna have to check it. Yeah. Oh, Jessica, it's freezing here. Well, it's freezing here too. I'm in Saldanha and I'm freezing my butt off. So, yeah. Nadia, please post lots of pictures. I will share loads of pictures to my stories. Posting to Facebook and Instagram and stuff. I do that the following week. So I'll post some of the stuff next week. The stories are just so quick and easy. The posting takes a bit of thinking. Awesome. So a lot of people are saying there's a cold front coming in. Well, that's okay. Bounce World is indoors, so we'll do okay. Cool. So, okay, now I'm going to get to the Make Money Online and the Save Money apps. So the first one is that I've been really enjoying lately. There's not a lot of surveys on this app, but I found that Survey Time, and I'm going to pop a link if you guys want to join. So I'll tell you a little bit about Survey Time. It's a really simple app. Like, for example, other apps that you use, there's lots of different things you can do, and it's sometimes a bit confusing where to go and what to do. So what I love about Survey Time, it's really simple. You go on the app, there's either a survey available or there isn't, you click on it. And what I found is usually if you click on it and you say you accepted, there's a very high chance that you'll be able to complete that survey. Whereas with other sites, very often they kick you out. Survey Time, most of the surveys are $1 for a survey. It's usually about 15 minutes to complete a survey. And some of them, they don't have a $1 survey available, so it'll be a 50-cent survey. And what I love is they pay you immediately once you've finished your survey. I think the other day, there was a bit of a delay. It was 24 hours they paid me, but usually I get my money within 5 minutes. So, you know, a lot of the survey apps, I earn a lot more, but you've got to be very active on it. You've got to earn, you've got to kind of like build up your income so that you can cash out. This one, they cash out immediately. You finish your survey, you get paid. And they pay out to Coinbase, to PayPal, and to Amazon gift card. So I'm saving up for something I want on Amazon, a really cool jacket. So I am cashing out via Amazon gift cards lately. And I've already, I think in the last 2 weeks, I've already scored $7 towards my purchase. Yeah, so you can sign up over there if you want to for Survey Time. The next app that I'm using, and just see if there's any questions about Survey Time. Wow, immediate payment. Yeah, it's fantastic. You know, a lot of the other ones, you know, it's a low payout and it takes a long time to get to the cash out amount, which really, I mean, look, I always get to the cash out amount, but it kind of sucks having to wait all the time. There's something so cool about, you know, you're just drinking your coffee, you see a survey come in, you do your survey. Before you finish your coffee, you've got $1 in your PayPal account. I like that. It's really, really funky. So, yeah, it's simple. It's quick. It's really, really cool. Lorraine, the app sounds interesting. Ramona, on Sense, you definitely, yeah, check it out. It's fantastic. And I'll share a couple more. Jessica Cricker, you love Survey Time and App Flame now. And my new one is Sense. I've done App Flame and I did get paid out via App Flame. Oh, I changed phones and I didn't bother putting it back on. So maybe I must just add that again and then I can chat about it. Yeah. Lynn, great. We'll give it a try. Yeah, it's really nice. Like I said, there's not a huge amount of surveys available, but it feels like I qualify for a lot more. You know, like if there's 10 surveys on Survey Time, I might qualify for, say, 5 of them. Whereas Sense, maybe there's 10 surveys. I might not even qualify for any. I might qualify for 8, but I might qualify for 1. You know, and sometimes with Sense, they take a while before they kick you out, which can be very frustrating. I mean, I still love Sense, but there are some stuff that's really frustrating. Survey Time is a lot less frustrating, and it's a lot more, you get that immediate gratification of my money's in my account, whereas you do Sense, and it's like, okay, I've got $1. I've got to keep going until I at least reach $10 or $5 for a Amazon gift card, you know? So yeah, it's annoying. Nadia, I've already done 3 surveys on Survey Time and I only started with it on Monday. Exactly. When you first start with Sense, so when you first start with Sense, it's really frustrating. It's almost like you're a new member and they don't trust you, so they don't let you qualify for surveys. But because you can't qualify for surveys, you can't get surveys. So it's like when you start with Sense in the beginning, it is so frustrating. When I signed up with Survey Time, I earned my first dollar payment in the first day I signed up. And I'm like, yay! That's just so cool. So yeah, I really love Survey Time for that reason. Yeah, so go check that out. Antoinette, I love the apps you recommend as I'm finally making money now. Yay! Awesome. I'm so happy. Annalise, this is easy money, Lynn. Yeah, it is. You know, and I know that some of the surveys take a long time, but if I'm sitting drinking coffee, having a break, and I'm not doing anything, and I can earn $1 while I'm drinking my coffee, I just think that's really cool. Nicole, you love the extra income, so it's helpful. Yeah, it is fantastic. Prunella, you get kicked out of all the surveys and lose that time spent, no reward. I'm assuming that's Huysamen. If you are new on Huysamen, that is what is going to happen. I mean, I wish I could say it was different, but it's not. I was like a dog with a bone to get my first surveys on there, and it was very frustrating. But like I say, survey time, there aren't as many surveys available as become available on Huysamen, but I've found that even though there's not so many available, you don't get your time wasted because you get kicked out immediately, and you get paid immediately. So if you don't qualify, you get kicked out quicker, so you don't waste as much time, and you get paid immediately. So yeah, give survey time a try. Maybe that would be something that's, you know, suits you better. Nasim, how often do you get surveys? It depends what platform you're talking about. I usually get surveys every day. I don't always get to complete them because they're looking for different demographics for each survey. So, I mean, that is how long is a piece of string. Sometimes I can do 5 surveys in a day. Sometimes I don't get to do any surveys in a day. So that really varies. Nadia, you also love AppFlame. Yeah, I did get paid out. I'm going to make a little notey over there. AppFlame. Should go put that back on. Cool. Erica, my screen froze, and you missed that about the survey. Which app is that done? That is Survey Time. I'm going to pop the comment in again for you so you can go and check it. There's a sign up link. Nadia, Huysamen has been very slow this week. It has, but you know, here's a tip for you. And this came from one of the other moms during my live video. She said she noticed now because they're in a different time zone. So their midnight is our 9 a.m. So like I like to do my surveys in the morning first thing while I have my coffee before I actually get started with work, but it's the middle of the night there. So the one mom said she likes to do her surveys in the late evening, and also the strange hours when you're breastfeeding at 2:00 in the morning. She says she finds she gets qualified for more surveys. So I think because they're international and their time zone is different, that is during the day when they're loading new surveys on. So check that out. Geraldine, how do you qualify for the survey? Geraldine, how you qualify for surveys is you have to be 100% honest with your answers. And that might disqualify you. But if you're not honest in your answers, you might get your account banned. And this is the same for every single survey site. They monitor that your answers are consistent. And the thing is that there are real companies behind these surveys that are looking for information from potential customers or customers, feedback on their products or on their company. So if they're looking for someone that buys dog food, I don't buy dog food. I'm going to get kicked out. So there's no one way to be sure of qualifying for a survey. Just be honest. Some you'll get kicked out of, some you won't. And you don't actually know when you start the survey, you won't actually know what they're looking for, because if they give you a hint of what they're looking for, people are prone to lie so that they can get paid for the survey, which is not what they're looking for. How did you get this, Melissa? Is that survey time? I've just popped that into the comments, the link to join. Jedre, I had perfect timing with Huysamen 2 days ago. The Purple Wizard had about 25 surveys listed, which I apparently didn't qualify for, but made 25 cents in 5 minutes just by clicking on it. Yes. So I'll get to Huysamen. Maybe I should just do Huysamen. Let me just do Huysamen, because you're talking about Huysamen. So you're making me go there. Okay. So make money with online surveys with Huysamen. Okay. So Huysamen is my favorite way to make money online for surveys. I've written a very detailed review on my website. I've still got to add more reviews, more reviews for like survey time and everything else that I'm going to talk about. But but it takes a while to kind of get that. So that's Huysamen. That's my review. So if you want to know how it all works, go there and what it's about. Then here is a tip for earning more money through Huysamen. So there's certain things you can do to increase your earnings, and that I've covered. And it's also covered some of the Prunella, I'm going to come to the Purple Wizard. So that post covers some of the pitfalls of it and how to get around it, that kind of thing, because I've been with them since 2015. And here's the link to join Huysamen, and then I'm going to talk about Purple Man. Okay, so when you're on Huysamen, and I've said this in my posts, in general, avoid offers. Offers have got play games in the main offer section. They've got find the differences or find the Pokemon in this picture. Don't do any of that, because I can tell you something. If someone can make money from that online, I would be able to do it, and I have not been able to do it because I don't think you can do it. Like the first thing, like find the Pokemon, the first 5 pictures, you can find it easily. And then suddenly there's no Pokemon. You can make that picture as big as you like. There is no Pokemon. And then you just got to click somewhere, anywhere, so you can go on to the next picture. And when you get to the end, it says you didn't find all the Pokemons. Anyway, it's really annoying. So as a general rule, I avoid all offers on the app and on the website, except for, number one, if you go into the offer section on your app or on your website, if you go on the Huysamen office and you scroll down to the bottom, at this time, there is one that you can do every day and get 1 cent just by clicking. It's some job search opportunity thing. So just scroll. I think it's usually around the bottom of the Huysamen office. So if you click on that and you click through to that job offer website, you can do that once a day and you will earn 1 cent. Don't forget, because they're overseas, their day goes from 9 in the morning to 9 the following day. It's not midnight for us because it's different time zones. Melissa, so the offers are time wasters. As a general rule, yes, the offers are time wasters. So I'm explaining to you what offers you can do and what you should do. Okay, so yeah, it's the job search opportunity under the Huysamen offers. That's been there. I've been earning 1 cent a day for I think the last 3 months or something, just clicking on it. So that's cool. And then under the offer section, click on review. And once you're in review, look for the Purple Man. So it's a little purple icon. It's got a little purple guy. He looks like a wizard or something. He's got like a white beard and he's got a little hat. And then there's like a yellow circle behind him. I think it's a moon. Okay. So if you go and click on that, there are surveys in there, and there's usually new surveys every single day. Now, I get disqualified from 99% of those, but I also get approved for 99% of them. So what happens is when you go into that section in the Purple Man and you click on a survey, the first thing that comes up is you get a thing that says you qualify for this survey. If you get that message, you will get paid 1 cent. So click on that. And then what happens is it goes round and round and round, it loads, and then it kicks me out. But you get paid 1 cent. So if you get that first screen that says you qualify, you will 99.99999% chance going to get you 1 cent. And that's an awesome way just to clock up, a couple of, so the surveys say that it's for like 7 cents for 5 minutes or 30 cents for 10 minutes or whatever it is. If you get to complete that survey, you will get the 30 cents. If you get kicked out, immediately you get 1 cent. If you go through like 3/4 of it, you might get 3/4 of a total value. So yeah, that is definitely what I recommend that you do. And then playing games. Do not play games on the main office section of Huysamen because you won't get paid. I don't know why, but it's all through, it's through Huysamen, but it's through other platforms. And then I've sometimes completed all the stuff they say I must complete and they don't credit me. And then I've got to contact Huysamen. They say, you can't contact us. You've got to contact that platform through our platform. And then I contact them. And then it's just like, I think I was paid for one, but I mean, the amount of effort I did to get paid, it was not worth it at all. So I do earn money from playing games. So what you need to do is you can only play games through the Huysamen app and only through a specific section. So if you open up your app on Huysamen, it will come up immediately on the survey page. Then what you do is you click Discover. Now, Discover is the offer section, okay? And you will see games in there. Don't touch them. On that screen, on the top right-hand corner of that screen, you will see Playtime Rewards. Click on that. Those are the games you play. And they'll give you a list of games you can download to play. It will also give you another section within there that you can click on to see what games you're busy earning from and where you are in the earning process. So each game has got a cap of a total amount you can earn from that game. They've got a certain amount you'll earn for a certain amount you play. The longer you play, the longer it will take for them to pay you. So when you first sign up, it'll say you earn 1 cent for 1 minute. And then once you've earned that, it'll say 1 cent for 2 minutes. And then you'll earn 1 cent for 3 minutes, etc., until you've earned the whole earning amount. So the longer you play, the harder it gets to earn. But I just give the phone to my kids and they sort that out for me. So it's not a problem. So yeah, for the offers, that's what you need to know. I don't touch any of the other offers. It's been a complete time waster for me. So stick to the surveys, stick to the Huysamen offer for job search opportunity, stick to the review under offers, look for the purple man, and then Playtime Rewards under offers, not games in the main offers, Playtime Rewards. Make sure that is where you go to. So yeah, that's the basics of it. Let's just see if anybody's asking questions about Huysamen. Oh, there's a lot of it. Yeah, and Huysamen is hands down my favorite one. And that's just because I earn so much with Huysamen. It's like really, really cool. I usually earn approximately $100 a month from Huysamen. I think last month was 88. The month before that was 90. The month before that was like 100 and something dollars. I've made 100. I think the most I've made in 1 month was $160 in Huysamen. So yes, it's a pain in the butt when you first sign up. It's really hard to get started. When I first started, I thought it was an absolute time waster, and I left for 2 years before I went back and tried again. Annalise, how do you withdraw money from PayPal? So you got to connect your PayPal with your FNB, and then you can withdraw. So you withdraw from Huysamen to PayPal, and when it lands in your PayPal, you withdraw from PayPal to FNB. And it is a bit complicated, and I did it 12 years ago, or 10 years ago, so my brain doesn't know exactly what I did. Nassim, what amount do I need to withdraw? Okay, so there are different, and this is all covered. I'm just going to pop my review in here again. So the withdrawals from Huysamen, there's a number of ways to withdraw. I've tried a lot of them. I'm going to tell you right now, avoid Skrill. Don't use Skrill. Huysamen paid me to my Skrill account, and that was the first time I was using Skrill. I wanted to check it out. Skrill screwed me. By the time my Huysamen payment went into my Skrill full amount, Skrill to my bank account, I mean, they took 3/4 of my money. And when I asked them, like what happened, they said, oh, but there's transaction fees. I'm like, I'm well aware of it. I use Payoneer. I use PayPal. They deduct fees, but they don't deduct 3/4 of my money. You know, you might see $50 gone or $30 or something like that. I was missing like $500. I was so upset. I think I withdrew something like $50. And then when it came into my bank account, I had $250. I mean, I should have 700-800 rand. They absolutely screwed me. So first of all, warning, don't use Skrill. Maybe it was a once-off thing and they're fantastic, but that's what happened to me. So I'll share my personal experience, and my personal experience says stay the hell away from that. Okay, so you can withdraw. The ways that I recommend are PayPal, Payoneer, and Amazon gift card. So I'll start with Amazon gift card. You only need $5 in your account to cash out to Amazon gift card. They send you a voucher code. You put it into your Amazon account, and then you can buy stuff from Amazon using that voucher. So I love buying stuff from Amazon, so I use that quite a bit. Number 2 is PayPal. So when you withdraw via PayPal, you can withdraw from the time you've got $10 in your bank account. Now, that's really fantastic because it's quite a low cash out amount, but there are some negatives. So here we go. PayPal, you have to have an FNB account to withdraw. It can be quite tricky to set up this process. It can be a pain in the butt. I see Annalise saying she's having an issue with withdrawal from PayPal. Annalise, do you have FNB? Yeah, there's a video. I don't know if I've got it saved anywhere. Go on YouTube and just search up withdraw PayPal to FNB, and there's a cool video I saw. That's what I always do. That's how I figure stuff out, and see if that can help you. Yeah, so PayPal, it can be tricky to connect it, and if you're not with FNB, it can be a pain in the ass because nobody wants to open up another bank account just to withdraw from PayPal. So my favorite is withdrawing to Payoneer. The big downside with that is Payoneer, if you withdraw from Huysamen to Payoneer, you have to have $52 in your account. It's minimum. So, you know, that, especially in the beginning when you first start, it can be painstaking to reach that $52. But I love Payoneer, and I'll tell you why. One, you can connect it to any bank account. Two, as Annalise is struggling to connect PayPal to her bank account, Payoneer is so quick and simple. You just go on there, you say connect bank account, you put your details in, they ask you to upload some documents to verify your account. I can't remember what they were, but it'd be like your ID, proof of address, proof of bank account, I don't know what else. But I remember when I did it, it was super quick, super easy. And then they just verify my account. And then number three, withdrawing from Payoneer to a bank account. You go into Payoneer, you say withdraw to bank account, click a button, done. For withdrawing from PayPal to FNB, you've got to go into your FNB account. You've got to go into the PayPal section once it's connected. You've got to go withdraw, and then you've got to go through, I think, 3 or 4 different screens, and then you say click withdraw, and then you've got to, it opens up a PayPal window, and then you've got to confirm there, and then you go back to your bank, and then you sit and you wait, and then it comes up and it says, right, your withdrawal's pending. So withdrawing, the process to click withdraw is a long, painful process with PayPal. But for Payoneer, it's like, boom, I want my money, I want to withdraw, click a button, and it's done. So I really prefer Payoneer for that reason. Then the other reason I prefer Payoneer is because from the time you request your withdrawal on PayPal, it can be anything from 3 to 7 days before it clears in your bank account. With Payoneer, it's sometimes overnight. So if it's a weekday and I withdraw from Payoneer, like if I withdraw right now, my money might be in my bank account tomorrow. It could take up to 5 days, especially if there's a weekend or public holidays or something. But yeah, so Payoneer is definitely my favorite way to withdraw. But like I say, you have to have $52. So that kind of is a little bit sucky. Yeah, so that's it. Annalise, Cashy app. Yay! Okay, it's on my list. Do you want to talk about Cashy? I'm going to tick off that. Cash. Oh, no, I'm not talking about Cashy. I need to download Cashy. I have cashed out via Cashy. And that's one of the other apps that I forgot to put back on my phone because I have a load of apps. And that's what I forgot to upload. So yes, Cashy's quite cool. I've cashed out via Cashy. I can't remember how it all works because I haven't had it for months since I got my new phone. But I've added it to my list. So I'll download that this week and I'll see if I can include that in my next video. Annalise, have I tried Woohoo deals? I have. And I'm very irritated. I signed up, someone in the live videos recommended I sign up with Woohoo deals. I got the app, I signed up on the website, or I tried to. They say that my phone number is blacklisted and my email is blacklisted. I've sent them, I don't know how many emails, they don't reply. So I can't use it. And I would love to use it. If anybody knows anybody at Woohoo, sort my cock out, please. I want to join. So I don't know. They've just decided that I'm like a blacklist person. I've never even signed up with them before. So I don't understand. Anyway, I'm just like, no thanks. Nadia, thank you for all the survey sites because I never knew about them until I joined this group. It's not a lot, but if you let it collect, you can actually make some nice cash. Yeah, I do make nice cash, and then I combine it with my savings apps, which I'll get to just now. And it's like, I'm loving it. It's all these little bits and pieces coming in. That's so fantastic. Debbie, try Hyperly. Yes, I've downloaded Hyperly. It looks fantastic. I've seen some awesome deals and stuff on there for travel. Jessica, I agree, Nadia. I literally started making money because of Lynne. Yay! That's what I love to hear. Prunella, where do I find the purple wizard? Okay, so click on offers. That's on the website. If you're on the app, click on discover. That is the offer section. Then you'll see at the top, there's a whole stack of stuff. It's Huysamen offers, review offers, one ads, a whole stack of things. Click on review, REVU. And in review, just scroll a bit until you see the purple wizard. That's where it is. Opinion Bureau, yeah, I don't click on that. I don't use Opinion Bureau. Nazim, where do I download? You download it from the Play Store. Yeah. Purple Wizard under review. Thank you. So offers are time wasters? Yes, as a general rule, except for the ones that I've mentioned, I have found all the offers to be complete time wasters. Okay, Lynne, how do you transfer Sweatcoins? Okay, I'll come back to that. I just start your comment. Will come under that. Prunella, I go to Playtime since you mentioned the last time. Downloaded a few games, but not earning much. Look, these are not going to make you rich. And the best thing is give your phone to your kids, and then they can do all of that, and then they're happy, you happy. Perfect. Madeleine, I just joined Huysamen yesterday. Yay! Nadia, yeah, go look for the purple man. It's fantastic. Annalise, I love Huysamen now. In the start, I didn't like it. That's exactly what I'm saying. So like I say, when I first joined Huysamen in 2015, I wrote a review on my website. It was not very positive. Yeah, I wrote a negative review. I said it was a time waster. I said, you can make money because I did cash out. I said, but it's not worth it. It's so much work, so much effort. I wrote a negative review. And then I went back in 2017 and I really worked hard at it. And I'm like, okay, this actually does work once you get past a certain point. And then I changed my review and it was positive. So yeah, it like, that's what I keep saying. Like, I know in the beginning, it's frustrating. It's awful. It's like hitting your head against the brick wall. It's a complete time waste in the beginning. But if you push through that first bit, you come out the other side where you can actually start earning. So yeah, it is. Deborah, you sound like a master wire sensor. Well, I've been with them for 7 years now. So yeah. Let me just see here. Nassim, yeah, exactly. I've got a folder on my phone that it's called the games that pay. And my children are not allowed to touch my phone. They're not allowed to play any games on my phone. I mean, other than those games, I don't have games on my phone. But they're allowed to use my phone and they go into that folder and they can play what's in there. And then all I do in the Huysamen app is I track how far, how much they've earned. If a game's earning has been capped, so it's not earning anymore, then I delete it and I download a new one. So I've got a very nice system for that. Robin, I got into trouble at work for being on Huysamen too much. Oh, Geraldine, only FNB. Yeah, PayPal, you have to withdraw through FNB. I don't think you need to have a full savings account or check account. I think you can have I think they just check with them. They've got I think a transact account, which is just set up for receiving PayPal and transferring it into your other bank account. But it has to be done through FNB. You can't do it any other way. It must be through FNB. Lynn, thank you for the advice. I love BuySmart, but haven't used the purple wizard. Do it. Because also, if you do at least 2 offers or 2 surveys or 1 offer and 1 survey in a day, you get your checklist bonus as well. So you earn a bit of a bonus on top of what you earn. So if you can do 1 purple wizard survey, which is pretty much, for me, it's a sure bet every day, it's maybe once or twice a week I don't get a wizard survey. But almost every day I get a survey. And then you do the one Huysamen offer for where you click on that job opportunity site. You've already got your checklist bonus for the day. And then you will earn a little bit extra. So any other survey or anything like else you do, not games, but any other offer or survey you do, you get like a nice bonus as well on top of that, which is really fantastic. Nassim, did Skrill take a lot for charges? Skrill screwed me. They stole my money. It wasn't charges. I mean, they stole my money. I can't remember what I withdrew. It might be on my bank account, my review, but of Huysamen. But I did put a warning up there, don't use Skrill. But say, for example, it was $50 that I withdrew. $50 in my bank account. If I withdraw via PayPal or Payoneer, I'll get 750, 800 Rand in my bank account. The equivalent of Skrill, I got 250. That's 500 Rand gone. And they wouldn't even answer me. They just gave me like a copy paste reply of this bank charges. And I'm like, yeah, everybody charges bank charges and transactional fees. Where's the rest of my money? Give me a breakdown. And they just ignored me. So yeah, I mean, Nassim, they ripped you off. They totally ripped me off. It was absolutely awful. Cool. Nassim, what is your top 3 apps to make money that you'd recommend? I think at the moment it would be Huysamen, top for me because I earn the most, then Survey Time, and then CashPiggy. So I'm going to talk about CashPiggy now. It's one that I'm relatively new to using. Do I not have a CashPiggy? Oh, I do have a CashPiggy banner. Boom, CashPiggy. Okay, so I'll explain to you how CashPiggy works. And I'm just going to pop my invite thing there. If you use my code, ZFZMEAY, when you sign up, you'll get 10 points. So Huysamen and Survey Time work on a monetary value. With CashPiggy, when you do stuff on the app, you earn points. So there are 3, let me see here. CashPiggy. Okay, so once you've signed up, there's 3 different survey sections. There's CPX research surveys, there's in-brain surveys, there's BitLab surveys. And each one, if you click on it, if there's any surveys available, it will tell you how much points you'll earn if you complete that. So I've completed a good couple of surveys on here. But what I also really like is there's a little section here that says daily free 10 points. Earn 10 points every 24 hours. So if you come on every day and you click on that, you click on it, a little ad comes up. When you close the ad, you get 10 points to your balance. I've got 333 points, and you can redeem points for cash. And they also pay out, I can't remember how long it took, but it was pretty much immediately. So you can cash out to Amazon gift card, and you can cash out to PayPal. 250 points is $1. So I've already got 333 points, so I could cash out, but I want to get my points added up a bit more so I can get a larger gift card at Amazon for the purchase I want to make. So yeah, so CashPiggy, how many points do you need? So Jessica, you need 250 points to redeem on CashPiggy. And it's not too hard. And like I say, every day you can get 10 points just by logging in and clicking on the thing. Just take note that they do it 24 hours from the time you last clicked. So like Huysamen works from 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. But CashPiggy, if I click on it now, I can only do it after 10:40 tomorrow morning. So that's really cool. I like CashPiggy. So they're also very quick to pay out. And like I say, the payout amount is low. It doesn't take that long to get that payout amount. Yeah, so that's a cool one. Jessica, is CashPiggy similar to AppFlame and points? I can't remember how AppFlame works with points. My brain, I haven't used AppFlame for a few months, so I can't answer that. But yeah, it's got points, and then you can cash out to Amazon or PayPal. So it's really, really cool. I like that one. So I can cash off my CashPiggy. So I'm going to do the next pay to earn one. I'm just going to go to Sweatcoin. Someone's been asking about Sweatcoin here. So Sweatcoin works differently. And I really like Sweatcoin in a lot of ways. There's some stuff I don't particularly like. But there's stuff that I do like. What is that the only way to earn points on CashPiggy every 24 hours? No, there's surveys. There's surveys available as well. So you can do surveys and you can also get your 10 points every 24 hours. So yeah, it's cool. And I just like that 10 points a day. If you log in every day, you're guaranteed to make at least 30 points in a month. So even if you just go on there and every day and get your 10 points, you can get $1 at the end of the month, which is not much, but I mean, why not do it? Okay, so I'm going to go back to Sweatcoin, get paid to walk. So Sweatcoin is a really cool app. I'm not writing my review on it yet. I'm really itching to write my review because I've really enjoyed it, but I'm waiting for them to add something to their services, which I'll talk about now. So Sweatcoin is an app that you download to your phone. You also download Google Fit, and then it monitors your steps through Google Fit. And as you walk, you earn Sweatcoin. So this is walking around your house to the kettle and back, hanging up your washing, or going for a run or a walk or anything. While you're shopping, it'll monitor your steps. So every 1,000 steps you walk, you get 1 Sweatcoin, less a 5% service something or other fee. Okay. Then you can go onto the app and there are various offers on the app that you can cash in your offers for, your Sweatcoins for. Yeah, so I really like it, and you know what? It's about a motivational thing. I'm on a fitness journey. Again, not so much now it's cold. I'm hardly moving. I'm in bed a lot. But during summer, I love getting out in nature, outdoors, walking on the beach. It's absolutely fantastic. And just the thing of going in there and seeing your Sweatcoins adding up, it's really, really cool. So there are offers that you can then go onto the app. There's certain offers that you can cash out your Sweatcoin for. I've seen Amazon gift card. I haven't seen it in months, but I saw it. There was Netflix when I first joined. There was I've seen an eBay voucher, and then various other stuff. There's been jewelry. You can buy this with your coins. Although the physical products does suck a bit because then it says you can buy this, but you got to pay cash for the delivery fee, which is it's overseas. So it doesn't make sense to me to pay for something to come from overseas and get the product free when you could probably buy the product here with cash and pay the same amount. So that does suck a bit. But what they're launching now, and I believe it's going to happen sometime in July, they've launched Sweat Crypto. And you can sign up now for Sweat Crypto, even though it hasn't officially launched. And from the time you sign up, all this the sweat coins you earn, you will also earn sweat. So it's a cryptocurrency, and full disclosure here, I'm not into crypto. I don't know how it works. It makes no sense to me. But if I can earn free sweat and have crypto while I'm walking, I don't know. I like that idea. I like the whole concept of Sweatcoin. But the reason why I haven't written my review is I'm a very practical person. Don't show me that you've made $5,000 on this app. I want to see it in your bank account, and I want to see cash in your hand before you say you've made $5,000. So I've made 300 sweat, but I don't know how to get that sweat to be cash in my hand. So once the sweat officially launches, and once I've figured out how to make sweat into money that I can pay my school fees with, I'll be back with my review. But so far, it looks really, really cool. And then also, did I put Sweatcoin in the comments for you guys to sign up? Okay, I did. So I actually earn cash through Sweatcoin. However, it is only through referring people that I earn cash in my hand. So you can earn, but it's referring people. So if people don't sign up on the app, then you don't get paid. And can it be transferred to cash? Are you talking about the sweat? Look, in theory, all cryptocurrency can be transferred into cash, but I've never had crypto. I've never cashed out crypto. So I don't know how that works. So I can't tell you about it. So, and that's why I haven't written my review yet. So once I've done the review and once I've got cash in my hand and I know how to go from walking to earning Sweatcoin to earning sweat to taking sweat into money and having it in my hand, then I will let you know about it. Picture me, I don't like crypto. I don't like crypto either. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand how crypto can be mined or anything like that. But if I can somehow take the sweat and cash it out into money, and the thing is, what I like about Sweatcoin is I'm not doing anything more than I'm doing, other than keeping my phone in my pocket all the time and having the app on. And I'm earning Sweatcoin and I'm earning sweat. So far, I like the idea of it, and it motivates me maybe to be a little bit more active. But I don't know. Yeah. Like I say, it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't take extra effort. So I really like the concept of it. But when you get cash in your hand through crypto, I don't know. Robin, I have no idea about crypto. Yeah, I'm earning crypto. I'm earning sweat. But I'll have to come back to you on that because I don't know how that's. I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know how it works when I don't know. But it's a cool concept. So sign up under me because I get paid if you sign up under me. But full disclosure, don't know how it translates to cash yet. But if you sign up under me, I do get cash. So sign up. Okay. So now I'm going to go on to, here we go. Annalise, I'm really enjoying collecting Sweatcoin, but don't know what to do with it. Well, that's exactly it. That's why I haven't written my review. I'm earning for walking. I don't know how to take that earning and but when I figure it out, I will tell you, or I'll tell you, guys, sorry about that. Uninstall that one. I don't know, but full disclosure, I'm not going to pretend that I understand something or that it's fantastic or amazing. I can only tell you what I know, and I don't know that much yet. Okay, so now I want to go on to which one? Okay, PanelSmart. Just delete that. I got that one double. Okay, PanelSmart. So let me go get my linky. And I don't earn anything if you sign up here. This is just cool. Okay, so PanelSmart, it's like I don't know. I think it's like a market research company, and they're trying to figure out how people, their buying habits and stuff like that. So I went onto the PanelSmart website and I signed up, but you don't immediately get your password and everything like that. It took a couple of days. And I downloaded the PanelSmart app, and I tried to log on, but I couldn't. It says you're not approved. And I was like, okay, well, hello, can someone approve me? And then a few days later, this guy called me. He had a really nice chat. He explained how it all works. And Annalise, you downloaded the app, but it's not allowing me to register. I've put the link to their website. So that's what happened to me. I put the link to their website. You need to click on that link. You need to sign up. Nothing will happen immediately. Robin as well, you tried PanelSmart, but I couldn't sign up. So you need to sign up on the website in the link that I've just given you. Okay. Once you've done that, give it a couple of days and somebody from PanelSmart will phone you and they will talk to you about the app. He asked me a couple of questions and to see if I would be suitable for this, whatever it is they're doing. And he said, okay, fine. And then he gave me login details after the conversation. Okay. So then I could log in. Now, what PanelSmart does is you must log all your shopping, all your slips. Even if you buy a hot dog from a guy on the side of the road, you log it in, even if there's no slip. They just want you to know what your buying habits are. So it's a really cool app in some ways, but it's also a bit sucky because you have to, at the end of every shop, you've got to scan the barcode of every item you've bought. And you've got to enter each item into the app, and then you've got to scan the till slip as well. So it's a bit of a it's a bit painstaking, but I get rewarded for it, So why not take 5 minutes when you get home to just scan all your stuff? So I'm doing it. Jezebel loves PanelSmart. Yeah, it's not as like some of the other apps I use. like the one you just go in, you take a photo of your till slip, you submit it, and that's it. I mean, that's really cool. But PanelSmart, you have to scan every single item. And I think you can earn, last month, May, I got in, I think on the last day or second last day of May. So I only managed to scan one slip, and I got 20 Rand for last month. That's in my PanelSmart account. Jessica, I heard they only pay 80 Rand a month. I think it's 85. I might be incorrect. I'll tell you at the end of this month. But I think if you only do a few slips a month, they've got different tiers. I don't know how it all works yet because I've only been with them for, I think, just over a week, about 2 weeks. But I think you earn 85 Rand a month if you, I think, very active, like top tier or something like that. So, and then you can cash out for vouchers, and there's a lot of vouchers you can get. I saw Take a Lot. I can't remember what else was there. And exclusive books. Yeah, there's a couple of stuff over there. So yeah, so PanelSmart, I've signed up so far. I mean, it's nice, but it is a bit long-winded to, and then you give them the car and you bought just 4 chocolates from Clicks, like me the other day, and the kids are like, give me my chocolate, I want it. I'm like, I need to scan it before you whip the barcode. So the kids are like, oh, but yeah, look, it adds up, and I'm testing it partly for you guys and partly because I just like saving money. So Jezebel, whoops, Nadia, you're going to try it. Jezebel, you're on 389 Rand. It was you that said it's 80 Rand. Then maybe it is 80 Rand because you've been on longer than me. Yeah. Yeah, so it's really cool. And then we've got Tanya talking about Snap and Save. I don't have Snap and Save on my list. Okay, but I'll talk about Snap and Save firstly. So Snap and Save is my favorite savings app. I've got over 1,000 Rand in cashback that is available right now that I can cash out to my bank account. So Snap and Save, it's free. You just download it from Google Play. There's offers on a regular basis, and you go, when you open it up, it comes in the offer section, and it'll tell you what offers are available. So then you click on an offer and you go buy that exact product and the exact size, exact everything that it says. You've got to be very specific. And and then you snap your till slip and you get the cash back in your Snap and Save wallet, and you can cash it out to your bank account. It's like fantastic. Oh, who's that? Prunella, Fresh Stop app. Fresh Stop app. It's so funny because I have a lot of you ladies commenting like, wow, all these apps, you're so fantastic, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, I started with Snap and Save and Huysamen. You ladies tell me what to do. I go do it. Some of it's cuck, some of it's good. If it's good, I keep with it. I figure it out and I share it with you. So Snap and Save is really fantastic. It's hands down my favorite one. Okay, then I'm going to go on to the next one. What is my next one? Where am I? Oh, BuySmart Tiger Brands. Okay, this is quite cool. There's stuff I like about it, there's stuff I don't. So how you sign up is you send a WhatsApp message saying hi to 0728976278. I'm just going to pop that in the comments for you. And then it works on WhatsApp. So it's not an app. And what they do is it's an automated thing on WhatsApp. So you just, when you get in, you'll get a message. It'll take you through all the instructions and stuff. But basically what you do is when you shop brands that are Tiger brands, you will get points back for those specific items. Each item has got a different points value. Okay. So like, for example, Black Cat peanut butter, All Gold tomato sauce, Cross and Blackwell mayonnaise, Mrs. Ball's chutney. There's Oros. There's a whole stack of stuff that I buy that I will get points back. And then when you get a certain amount of points, you can cash it in for rewards. There are shopping rewards listed on there, but there's nothing under it at the moment, or last time I checked. And you can also buy call time. So it's a really, really simple, easy way to do it. Deborah's asking, can I snap till slips from any shop I buy from? The answer to that is almost any. So it depends. So, for example, if you are using, what's it called? PanelSmart, which is kind of more the market research one, you don't even need a till slip to add that purchase in. You just got to say there's no till slip. But Snap and Save, BuySmart, and iBottit, which I'm going to get to. I think it needs to be like a main retailer. So a Dis-Chem, a Spar, a Checkers, a Woolworths, a Pick and Pay, all of that. So it needs to be like, one of the main retailers. I think if you go just like your corner cafe and you get a slippy that doesn't have a name on it or anything like that, you're not going to get cashed out. Yeah. Cool. And then, now I'm going to my next one, which is iBottit. I don't think I've got a list. I don't have a link for iBottit, but you just go type in iBottit into Google Play Store, it'll come up. So iBottit is really awesome as well. And this is the one I like. It's the simplest to use. It's so quick and easy. You can upload, I don't know how many, let me check. You can upload up to, I think it's 16 till slips in a month. Yeah, so every 30 days, you can upload up to 16 receipts. And there's also surveys on here. There's hardly ever surveys available, but when they do come, you get 50 points per survey you complete, and they're really quick and easy. I mean, it takes like 1 minute. And then every survey that you upload that is approved is 20 points. And then you can cash out for rewards. And there's been various rewards on there. So the lowest cash out amount I've seen has been for 500 points, which equaled a 50 Rand voucher. Some of them are 2,500 points, some of them are 5,000 points, etc. But the lowest one I saw was for 500 points. And the rewards you can cash out changes all the time. And I've seen for Take a Lot, for Checkers, for Pick and Pay, for Uber, loads of different things. So that's pretty cool. And like I say, that one's so simple and easy to use. You just do your shopping, you take a photo of your till slip, you upload it, you submit, and you're done. So that's kind of like cash in hand. I've got 2,000, okay, I can't remember. Let me tell you. 2,170 points. So that's only 200, that's 200 Rand. I've been using it, not maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't remember. Someone told me about it. I started then. One of you told me about it. So that's a really, really cool app to use as well. And, all these things, a lot of them are slow to earn and it's little bits and pieces. But I'm looking now at all the amounts I have everywhere and it's adding up. It's really, really adding up. And, I think at a time like this with how expensive everything's getting, we could all use a bit of help. Thank you, Debbie. If you have till slips from a retailer that's not listed on Snap and Save, select any retailer. Okay, I didn't know about that. Annalise, all these apps are extra savings to help for Christmas. Well, I want to buy a bicycle when we move, and I've spoken about that before. And I've got that in one of my journals. See, this one. So the bike I want is 3,899 Rand. I've got over 1,000 in Snap and Save. I've got over 200 in iBottit. I've got over 600 in eBooks. I've got a site that I want to try that apparently has vouchers for Take a Lot. Don't know how it works, but I can maybe get a 250 there. I've got PanelSmart rewards, 20 Rand. I'm selling something, the exercise bike, the stationary bike we're going to sell for a bicycle. And I've only got 944 Rand to go until I can buy this bike. And I mean, I'm on a roll. So I've only got, we're going to move probably in a few months. And I need another 944 Rand with all these things till I can get my bicycle. So I'm like, woohoo! Not paying for it cash, nothing cash. So that's really cool. And Deirdre, is there a restriction in terms of the time period for which slips could be uploaded? If I forgot to upload a slip 2 weeks ago, is it too late to do now on all those apps? Okay, so BuySmart, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I can't answer. Sorry, maybe somebody else has got the answer. On Snap and Save, from the time you book your offer, you've got 48 hours. From the time you snap your offer, you've got 48 hours to upload your till slip, and your till slip cannot be older than 48 hours. So you've got 2 days. It can't be old. I bought it. I think it's also 2 days. So it's got to be a recent till slip. It's got to be within 2 days. On BuySmart, no. BuySmart, I said, I don't know. PanelSmart, when I spoke to the guy, he said to me, do you have any, this was in May, at the end of May. He said, do you have any till slips for May lying around? He said, then you can upload those. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I should have. I did have till slips, but I didn't. So I think with PanelSmart, I think as long as the slips are within that month, calendar month, you can upload it. So if it's 2 weeks ago, you can still upload it as long as it's still June. So I think that's how it works. But like I say, I'm very, very new to it. Yeah, I hope that answers your questions. I don't have the answers for everything. Jessica, you're saving up for a holiday. Nice. And Colleen, you're saving up for Christmas. Fantastic. Cool. So I'm just going to remind everybody. Let me go put my oh, wait, I've got my addiction ebook. I've written a book about my addiction. It is about, yeah, basically my war stories, but it's not meant to be like a comedy or a war story book. It's supposed to highlight the powerlessness that I was facing and the damages and the complete denial of where I was mentally. So if you want to buy it, you can get 50% off using my coupon. And then I've got my website giveaways. I've already added these in. But just to remind you, you can enter on my website to win one of 2 Jurassic World Dominion hampers. And there is a competition to win a complete set of Tippy Learn to Read books valued at 2,000 Rand. Cool. Do you need data for in-apps use of all these apps? I've spoken about a lot of apps. All the survey apps, yes, you do, because it connects online. Snap and Save, yes, it connects online. BuySmart, it's via WhatsApp, so you can snap your till slips and stuff. No, you can't, because you need data to get the menu thing. So you need data. Sweatcoin, you don't need data. You can walk and your steps will be tracked. And when you connect to a Wi-Fi or a connection, it will then tally it up. CashPiggy, yeah, all the survey ones you need it. So most of them you would need, yeah, definitely. Debbie, weird story. I received an email saying my delivery is on its way. I don't remember what it is. Oh, just watch out for scams as well. I've had lots of emails saying something's being delivered, it's on the way. Click here to track it. And I'm like, I don't have a delivery coming, not from this person. You know what I mean? And then you click on the link and it can be dangerous. So just be careful. I actually got a thing today saying my delivery from the post office is on the way. And I must click this link to pay R1.99 for my delivery to come. And it's like, it's a phishing scam. So just be careful with that. And at least I received a lot of scam emails. 100%. Yeah, be very careful. I also get a lot of emails coming to me that says, find your invoice attached or your statement. And it's like, I don't have an account with anybody. You know what I mean? So it's on a very all-time high. I'd be very, very careful. Yeah, definitely scams. I get a lot of emails coming through to me saying my parcel's been detained at customs. I must pay a certain amount. But that's not how it works. When I order from Amazon, I pay Amazon upfront, delivery, imports, and the product. And when it's something that comes to the post office, it comes to the post office. And when you pick it up from the post office, you pay your import fees when you pick it up. So please be careful. Nasim, oh my gosh, if I had the amount of inheritance that came into my inbox just in the last week, I'd be like richer than Elon Musk. I mean, it's like millions of dollars that's coming in at a time. Yeah, No, I always just delete. Fantastic. Okay, so I've got to have my winner for the Jurassic Park hamper. Okay. Jessica Cricker, you are going to be my winner of the Jurassic World Dominion hamper. Congratulations. Please just inbox me with your email address and I'll get back to you. And then, yeah, ladies, everybody, thank you so much. This has been a fantastic live. It's been loads of fun. Thank you for all the great chats. And you must have a fantastic weekend. And I will catch up with you all next week. And I'll be back next week, Friday, with trying out the Fresh Stop app Flame, Cashy, adding a couple more. Yeah, and I've also got that site that I don't know where I wrote it now. But yeah, it looks like there's a website you can go to get like coupons or discounts that you use when you buy online. So I don't know if that's going to work, but yay, I'm going to give it a go and I'll tell you if it works. Oh my word, thank you. It is a pleasure. Cool. Have a great weekend. Bye.